Good morning and welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'm Louise and I'll be giving you the inside scoop on all the latest and greatest tech news from the past week. And as usual, you'll be able to read more on everything mentioned by clicking the links in the comments below. Ready to see what we've got for you this week? Let's go. So first up, in May 2021, 80,000 developers told the Stack Overflow developer survey which tools they're using, how they learn and level up, and what they want. 60% of developers learn to code online. AWS maintains its lead as the most widely used cloud platform, and 81% of developers are employed full-time, which is a decrease from 83% in 2020. Make sure to check out the survey for more industry insights. Number 2, Zoom is set to pay $85 million for lying about encryption to users. Now, apparently they've been selling data to Facebook and Google without consent and have breached the legal definition of end-to-end encryption. Now, alongside these payments, they've also agreed to over a dozen major changes to their practices, designed to improve meeting security, bolster privacy disclosures, and safeguard customer data. Number 3, the Ministry of Defence is paying hackers to uncover IT flaws. Now, it's not what it sounds. These hackers are ethical hackers that help organisations to fix gaps in their security before the real threat comes around the corner. Christine Maxwell, the Ministry of Defence's Chief Information Security Officer, described the effort as an essential step in reducing cyber risk and improving resilience. We all know cybercrime is on the rise, so it's great to see some proactive action and safeguarding with the use of crowdsourced pen testing. Number 4, Dropbox Data centers have achieved their goal of running on 100% renewable energy. According to the firm, it's only taken them a little over a year since their first announcement to go green. According to the Dropbox team, they're actively partnering with public utilities and landlords, as well as cloud partners, to ensure they reach these goals globally. And finally, number 5, are we starting to see the acceleration of business-to-business AI innovation? AI has been around for 2 decades, and whilst data may support AI skeptics, a new article by TechCrunch suggests that what we've witnessed is just the first phase in the evolution of enterprise AI. The article argues that companies on the leading edge of AI innovation had advanced to the next generation already and are set to define the coming decade of big data, analytics, and automation. Let us know what you think in the comments below. So that's all the tech news we've got time for this week, but before you head off, I've got a few shout outs. Our very own Jason Mann was featured in a computing article this week, where he talks about the value of DevOps and how these practices have allowed organisations to innovate quickly during the pandemic. Also, Ellie Tovey and Andy Tebb dive into Friday Tech Roundup news, where they discuss everything from AI to space tourism on the Tech Cubed podcast. Make sure to check it out. And lastly, congratulations to everyone who got their hands on a Microsoft's new cloud PC Windows 365 service before the free trials will pause due to demand. Let's hope more capacity comes available soon. So thank you again for joining me on this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'll see you next week with even more tech news.